Good morning. We're going to read you the August 2nd, just for today, reading for Narcotics Anonymous. Kitty, kitty, kitty. That's my little buddy. Hi, kitty. Yeah. And this one's practicing honesty. When we feel trapped or pressured, it takes great spiritual and emotional strength to be honest. Basic text, page 85. Many of us try to wiggle out of a difficult spot by being dishonest, only to have to humble ourselves later and tell the truth. Some of us twist our stories as a matter of course, even when we could just as easily tell the plain truth. Every time we try to avoid being honest, it backfires on us. Honesty may be uncomfortable, but the trouble we have to endure when we are dishonest is usually far worse than the discomfort of telling the truth. Honesty is one of the fundamental principles of recovery. We apply this principle right from the beginning of our recovery. When we finally admit our powerlessness and unmanageability, we continue to apply the principle of honesty each time we are faced with the option of either living in a fantasy or living life on its own terms. Learning to be honest isn't always easy, especially after the covering up and deception so many of us practice in our addiction. Our voices may shake as we test our newfound honesty, but before long, the sound of the truth coming from our own mouths settles any doubts. Honesty feels good. It's easier living the truth than living a lie. Just for today, I will honestly embrace life with all its pressures and demands. I will practice honesty, even when it is awkward to do so. Honesty will help, not hurt, my efforts to live clean and recover. That's right. That's right, man. I was a liar. I've always spun stories to make me sound like the hero. Definitely. I've always told little white lies. I've always left out parts, which is a lie. You know, when I'm telling somebody, hey, would you believe this? And I leave something out of it, that's a lie, because I know I'm doing it. It's a dishonest choice to leave out something. And just for today, if I'm not doing nothing that I'm not supposed to be doing, or if I'm not doing things that could hurt other people, even if it's my own business, or, it's none of their business what I do. It's not hurting anybody. Well, first of all, if I have to say that, I'm justifying something and I'm being dishonest to this guy right here. So, the greatest honesty comes when I can tell myself the truth and be okay with it. Kitty, 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 kitty. And that's the thing. First, I gotta be honest to myself before I can be honest with anyone else. So, if I could be honest and just don't do things that I feel like I'm gonna have to be dishonest about, then I'm probably be in pretty good shape. That's the thing, And believe it or not, what we think sometimes we have to be dishonest about are things that actually help us. I want to lie about my or leave out my criminal record, but I can't believe how I've turned that into a strong point, not a weak point. It's turned into something that I can use. See, this is what I went through, and this is what I've done about it, and this is what I'm doing about it. So, being honest about something that I never want to be honest about because I'm afraid, and really, it all leads back to fear. Meow, meow. Isn't that right? Huh? That's right. And that's our just for today for August 2nd. Y'all have a lovely day. Love you guys.